Hey everyone, it's Lisa Finkel coming to you from Atlantic Canada, on the east coast of Canada with another kiln opening. They're coming fast and furious now. I actually did one that I did not film, I'm just too busy, but today I have time. So I'm gonna show you some stuff that came out of the kiln, and awful lot of repetition in this one. So I might just cherry pick some stuff to show you guys, and we'll keep it short and sweet. So first off, I have this large freeform bowl, and I have glazed it in Coyote Blue Purple. And I don't know if you can see. Anyway, it's got some blue, hence the name Blue Purple. It does have some blue in it, but it's really hard to see on the camera. It's almost like a speckle effect. And then I had done 3 coats in here, and I had done only 2 at the back because coyote glazes, I know, don't always need 3 coats, but in hindsight, I kind of wish I had done a 3rd coat, but it's okay. I don't think I would redo it, and it's just got little ball feet. And this one, I did it, I wish I had picked, where is it? Oh, here it is. I wish I had picked the white crackle instead of the pink on this. I thought the pink would be a deep enough color that it would cover the brown, but it turned out a little bit muddy. But it's the new Amico crackle glazes, and this one is, I think, Arctic Blush, maybe. Or maybe it needed another coat. I don't know. This was 3 heavy coats, and it's thick glaze for those of you that use it. And I've seen some feedback on it, and I would agree with that. You go through an awful lot of it for a lot of money. It's very thick. It takes a lot of coats. So it's kind of for a special piece. I certainly wouldn't be doing a lot of it to sell, because I don't think it would be very financially feasible. I'll show you these. So these are a refire. So you didn't see the first one because I think that was the last opening. But these are my cheese ball holders. And when I first pulled them out, so it's honey flux on the bottom. And when I first pulled them out, they were Coyote Passion Red. And I thought it would be like a really bright Christmassy green. So I was really quite excited about it. I thought that'll be perfect because I have some overglaze decals that will really pop with that. But it was pinky. It didn't like it. So anyway, I just threw a coat of Night Moth on over it and put it in. So it's very vibrant. I think I have some gnome overglaze decals that are also very vibrant. So I think I would put those on with it. Okay, what else we got? I'm not going to show you all of these. I've got like a dozen of them here, and you would be bored to tears. But I do have a couple I'll show you. So these are, I call them Happy Rainbow Glaze mugs, but they are Norse blue inside. I'll just use one maybe. Y'all know this by now anyway. Curry, all spectrum. This Norse blue is Mako. And I have a dipping glaze, so I just pour it in and pour it out, which is a lot faster. So this is all spectrum glazes. Curry, sunrise, shallot, floating turquoise, cactus. 2 coats of each, slightly overlapping. And this kiln fired to slow cool schedule. The one I pretty well just always hit the start button and go. Same old, 2190. Held it for 5 minutes, dropped it down to 1900 and held it for half an hour. Nothing new there. This one I haven't done in a long time. So this, I just used clear inside because this is a Tucker Mid-Cal Zero. I think it's a grogless medium colored clay. And this is 3 coats of deep sienna speckle, and then two coats of seaweed on the rim over the sienna speckle. And you get some really pretty variation there. It turned out nice. This is the color of our dirt roads on PEI where I live. This sienna. So PEI guy is the same as PEI girl. It's where I live. People associate with that term. This one is interesting. So this is just a piece mug. So this is, what is that in the middle? That's Pike's Purple, which is a mixed glaze. You can find it on Glazy, or you can find it in John Britt's book. And then on the outside, I used the Coyote Blue Purple again. 2 coats all over, and then just a 3rd coat kind of in around. You can kind of see where I did it. So lesson learned. Next time I think I would do the 3rd right down to the bottom. It's quite stable. That's just kiln mousse that's got to come off. So because I'm getting a lot of nice crystallization right here. So I think I could have taken it right down. But it still looks really cool. Very kind of purpley rustic. Okay, what else to show you? Well, this one turned out, but I can feel some at the bottom. So this is dipped in my Studio Black. Then with an overlap, slight overlap, my Studio Temuco Gold. And look, wowza, this right here. That just turned out beautiful. Really happy with that. Okay, what else? Oh, these are cool. So this, very best is a local saying. It just means all is right in the world. So I always have a couple of those at my sales. So this is my Studio Black dipped, Studio Black inside. Then with an overlap, a slight overlap, 3 coats of satin patina, which is Mako, I think. Mako satin patina. Yeah, turned out nice. I did 2 of those. I'll show you both. The black inside. And then I usually do a whole set of these in the different house colors, but I only got around to this one. So my next sale, I'll try to do the rest of them. So this is Slytherin mug. And it is, I did a full dip in my green glaze. It's just a Studio chrome green glaze with light flux on the rim. And when the light flux hits the green, it turns like a lovely turquoise. So I thought that looked nice. I got a little running with my Temuco, but it's totally fixable, clean upable, except for one. I'll show you, that one was a disaster. So this is Power Turquoise, outside and in, and then the Temuco Gold, which look. And Temuco Gold is just a mixed glaze. I think I've said this before. I got the recipe from Vaughn at West Cokeville Pottery, and I just don't use it all that much, so I still have some, but lithium now is like, and it's got lithium in the recipe, so I don't know if I would ever make it again. Maybe not. So here's the Temuco Gold with black on a PEI guy. Oh, here's the one. I'll show you the one that ran. Wow. Check that out. I don't think I want to try to clean that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to refire it on stilts and hope the glaze heals, and then you can just clean it going down that way, because that is too much. Sometimes, you know, you debate, can I clean that up? Can I not? But in this case, I do. I think I've shown you that combo. I did some wine cups in the tried and true Blue Grotto. So it's Mako Norse Blue inside. It's 2 thick coats of sandstone on the bottom, 2 coats of Louisiana Bayou on the top, and then a middle band of 2 coats of Norse Blue, a coat of Celadon Bloom over that. And then in this, sometimes I put dabs of snow, but in this case, I just did dabs of light flux. That's very, very pretty. So I did 2 of those. Some nice, interesting color peeking out there, a little pink. And this one was a refire from before. So it's interesting when you refire, right? If you look at you get more running. Sometimes your blues bleed out a bit, or they just kind of run down the pot. So it is a different look, but it's still great. And now it had like some crawling, so now it's got all covered. So that's good. What else? Oh yeah, I'll show you a couple of these. So I did, these have been really popular for me. Of course, we are an island, so vitamin C is appropriate. A lot of people like it. So it's just got a little starfish. This is once again in the mid-cal 0. So it's got Norse blue inside, Norse blue dipped to here. Then it had 2 good coats of Spectrum Cactus. And then where they met, my olive float is really thick, so I don't know what yours is like if you use it, but 1 thick coat of olive float where the 2 glazes meet. And those turned out great. So I did vitamin C. I did a PEI Girl in the exact same treatment. They turned out great though. Really happy with them. And then there was one more, I'm trying to find it for you. I mean, obviously there's lots of different shapes and sizes there. They're all kind of little chubby mugs though. I went more with that shape for these. And this one says, it's a sure thing. And I think really that's it. Like I said, I've got a lot of multiples here. 'Tis the time of year. I have people looking for specific things. So I tend to make like a dozen of something or 10 of something just because they're looking for it. They want it. So, and it's easier when you're glazing too if you do that. So it's kind of a win-win on both sides. So that's it for now. I'll hop on next time I have something to show you. Have a great day. See you next time.